Ayurvedic texts define your daily meals as the primary instrument of healing. Thousands of years ago, sages documented exact dietary protocols for managing blood sugar, what they called Madhumeha, within the Charak Samhita. We are going to build a complete dawn-to-dusk dietary protocol consisting of 4 specific meals and 1 precise herbal supplement you can prepare in your kitchen today. Attempting to manage blood sugar through modern chemical intervention alone ignores the underlying dietary foundation. We have to correct the food to address the root of the metabolic failure. The first action of the day takes place on an empty stomach. Before eating, you must prepare an herbal decoction, or kata, to prime your digestive system. You will need 1 teaspoon of methi, or fenugreek seeds, soaked overnight. Combine that with a 1-inch piece of cinnamon, a piece of giloy, 5 to 7 fresh neem leaves, and ½ an inch of crushed ginger. Add 2 cups of water and bring it to a boil. Keep it simmering on low heat for 15 to 20 minutes until the volume reduces by exactly half, leaving you with 1 concentrated cup of liquid. Strain the mixture and consume it while it is still warm. For maximum efficacy, this should be finished within 30 minutes of waking up. This specific combination of bitter and astringent herbs increases your body's cellular insulin sensitivity before any glucose from a meal enters the bloodstream. For breakfast, we replace modern wheat with yav, or barley. Ayurveda identifies barley as the most effective grain for blood sugar regulation. Soak ½ a cup of barley and ¼ cup of moong dal in water for 8 to 10 hours overnight. This process is chemically necessary to lower the grain's glycemic index and ensure it is easily absorbed. Start the tempering phase by dry roasting a teaspoon of methi seeds. Then, heat 1 teaspoon of ghee and add cumin, ginger, and turmeric until they sizzle and release their oils. Add the soaked barley, moong dal, and roasted methi to the pan with 3 to 4 cups of water. Simmer the mixture on medium heat for 25 to 30 minutes until soft. Once cooked, remove the pan from the heat. You must wait for the khichdi to cool off the stove before adding 2 tablespoons of raw Karela juice. Applying high cooking heat to raw Karela juice destroys the active enzymes that provide its blood sugar lowering benefits. Adding it after the meal cools preserves these medicinal properties. The midday meal focuses on Karela, or bitter gourd, which contains potent anti-diabetic compounds. To manage the flavor, toss thin slices of the gourd with salt for 15 minutes, then gently squeeze out the liquid. This removes the harsh bitterness while retaining the medicinal value within the flesh. Sauté the slices on low heat with mustard oil, onions, garlic, and spices for 12 to 15 minutes until they are tender. Again, temperature control is vital. Remove the dish from the heat and allow it to cool before stirring in 1 teaspoon of jamun seed powder. Jamun seeds contain a compound called jambolene, which acts as a powerful insulin activator. As seen here, this compound is highly heat-sensitive and is broken down if exposed to high cooking temperatures. The final step of the day is a precisely spiced cup of cow's milk, designed to settle digestion and stabilize blood sugar during the overnight fast. Warm 1 cup of milk over low heat. It must only reach a lukewarm temperature. Never allow it to reach a full rolling boil. Add ½ a teaspoon of turmeric, a ¼ teaspoon of cinnamon, and a pinch of dry ginger powder, also known as sonth. The biological efficacy of this drink depends on the addition of crushed black peppercorns and ½ a teaspoon of ghee. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that increases the body's absorption of curcumin, the active element in turmeric, by 2,000%. Without the piperine and the fat in the ghee, the turmeric remains largely unabsorbed. To anchor the entire protocol, you will prepare a daily medicinal powder, or churna. The formula requires a specific ratio: 40 grams of Triphala, 40 grams of jamun seed, 20 grams of dry Karela, 20 grams of methi, and 10 grams of cinnamon. Once mixed, the powder must be kept in an airtight glass jar and stored away from moisture and direct sunlight to prevent degradation. The dosage is ½ a teaspoon, approximately 3 grams, taken with warm water twice daily, once in the morning and once at night. Metabolic shifts take time to manifest. Maintaining this dosage daily for 3 months allows the body's chemistry to stabilize and fully integrate the herbal compounds into your system. This ratio targets the full metabolic cycle. Triphala cleanses the digestive tract to improve absorption. Jamun and methi activate insulin receptors, and the antioxidants in cinnamon support the health of your cells. This dawn to dusk regimen is a permanent, integrated lifestyle baseline rather than a temporary fix. For this to be effective, avoid apatya, foods that disrupt blood sugar, like refined flour, white rice, added sugars, and daytime sleeping. Simultaneously, embrace patya, incorporating barley, aged rice, moong dal, and 30 minutes of daily walking into your routine. If taking insulin or metformin, you must consult your physician before starting this protocol. Because this dietary shift is highly effective at lowering blood sugar, levels may drop rapidly. Monitor your glucose closely with a doctor to adjust medication and prevent dangerous hypoglycemic drops.